welcome to Cranberry High School for basketball action featuring the Berries of Cranberry as the home team and the visiting Vikings of Venango Catholic. My name is Brian DeFonso. We've got Chris Feely behind the camera tonight. They're bringing you this action. And I'd like to remind everybody, tonight's coverage is brought to you by Penn Sylvan International, manufacturers and exporters of veneer logs and kiln-dried lumber. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Anderson Physical Therapy. Stay on top of your game by visiting them today in their Seneca office located at Route 257 or online at andersonphysicaltherapy.net. The Cranberry Mall. Great Valentine gift ideas can be found at the Cranberry Mall. Claypack Auto Body. The Claypack difference. Invisible repairs. Learn more at claypackauto.com. And Rick Bowler, Allstate Insurance, 322 by Sheets, proudly supporting all athletes in Venango County. And here we go, the starting lineups for the visiting Vikings of Venango Catholic. We have number 23, that is Andrew Buda. And it's number 13, Brad Cicatella. Number 12, that is Thomas Fink. That's number 5, that is Ben Gillespie. And your final starter for the Vikings this evening will be number 3, Parker Slagle. So there's your starting lineups for the Vikings of Venango Catholic. Now coming up is going to be our starting lineup for the home-standing Cranberry Berries. Starting for Cranberry. Number 10, that is Cameron Russell. Heard the announcer say he's only a sophomore for the Berries. He's going to be playing a lot of basketball here over the years. That's number 2, JT Stallman. That's number 24, that is Zach Kiefer. That's number 5, Alex Finch. And rounding out the starters for the Berries is number 12, Brandon Forrest. There's your starting 5 for the Cranberry Berries. We're going to have the Cranberry Berries. We've got the Vikings of Venango Catholic set to go here right after the national anthem. back here at Cranberry High School. It's been a little while since I've personally been in this gymnasium, but I have always liked coming down here. School, I know, is just a little bit over, maybe about 25 years old now. I even remember the old Cranberry High School that was up near the intersection in Seneca. But I've always been impressed by this facility. Very nice place, and again, it's good to be back. It's been a while since I've been here. Okay, here we go. We got two combatants from District 9. Cranberry used to compete in District 10 along with Titusville and Oil City, but they deflected to District 9 a few years ago, and so did Venango Catholic. Here we go, ready to start. Controlled there by Cranberry.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a while since I've been in this gym, but my cousin went here back when they had those state championship teams for the girls.
Oh my goodness, nice strong drive there to get Cranberry on the board. Cameron Russell, nice strong move. Yeah, those were some teams, Chris. Those were in the days of my sports writing days at Titusville Herald.
Yeah.
Used to follow them. Yeah, the Blouser girls certainly put Cranberry on the map. And again, there's a lot of banners around here with girls basketball. So yes, strong tradition here down at Cranberry.
Absolutely.
And VC seeing what they can try to do here to try to tie things up. Okay, Cranberry got a chance to take an early 4-0 lead, already up 2-0, and there they are. Cranberry leads early on here, 4-0. Barely a minute gone here in the first. That
bucket was by number 2 for the Berries.
Yes, number 2. That was JT Stallman putting it in for Cranberry. They have the lead here in the early going. Yeah, Chris, I'm thinking you were a basketball team manager when they used to have to play against Cranberry in the old gymnasium. Foul there on the inside.
Actually, they just they made the switch as I was coming, so this is the gym that I was in. But
that was Andrew Berta with a basket for Venango Catholic, and he's going to try to make it a three-point play. The old-style three-point play.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I played hoops, Chris, this three-point stuff. Yeah, that was the ABA.
Yeah, we discussed
that was.
Yeah, that was discussed the other night in the girls' game that we carried.
I can remember my freshman year at St. Bonaventure, it was all 2-point. Yeah, the three-point shot wasn't in yet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice strong drive again there by number 10, Cameron Russell. He's got 4 of the 6 Cranberry points. The Berries lead at 6-3 here in the early going. Just about a minute and a half played here at Cranberry High School. And if you're just joining us, the Berries have a 6-3 lead over Venango Catholic. And this is probably Venango Catholic's 3rd possession of the ball. Nice drive tried there by number 3, Parker Slagle. He's going to draw the foul. He's probably going to go shoot on this one. Yes, they are.
I think shooting foul there.
Yep, shooting foul, so he'll get 2 shots.
And probably there's some friends against friends that are playing in this game.
Oh, almost certainly.
Being so close, probably even 3-on-3 partners.
Absolutely.
So.
And then let's not forget the big co-op with Oil City. You know, these kids can play football there if they want. So you just don't know.
Yep.
Okay, missed the first of the 2 shots there. Second shot there. Both are no good. Cranberry gets a rebound. They maintain their 6-3 lead. Nice strong drive there. That was JT Stallman again on the inside. Hoop. 8-3 favor Cranberry.
I think he scored before, so we have 2 4-point scorers. So
yes,
far.
we do. Yeah, he and Russell have the points for Cranberry. Nice drive move there. Nice move to the hoop there. That was number 12, Thomas Fink.
Yep.
Beat him off the dribble and hit the shot inside. Going to bring back another memory. You know who was really good at that back in his days playing at Titusville High School? Steve Felton.
Yeah.
Especially when he came a senior. He was almost unstoppable. Hey, here we go. Coming up on 2.5 played here in the first quarter.
A little foul on VC here.
Looks like it's going to be called on, the foul's going to be called on number 12. Yeah, Fink with the foul call.
A little touch there going on.
And that's only the first foul called on VC. Cranberry see if they can add to their lead. They're up 8-5 at this point.
I tell you, they're moving the ball well.
Yes, they are. Just seeing if the shots are foul, and they're not falling. Yeah,
both ends are moving the ball well, I noticed.
So think about basketball, Chris. It's an easy game except when the ball doesn't fall in the hoop.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh,
nice second effort there by number 5 for that was Ben Gillespie. Just couldn't quite get it to fall. Here's Stallman again on the inside. No good. Rebound going the other way. Let's see here. Probably smartly, Parker Slagle probably smartly pulled that back out and set his offense.
He had 2 on him there.
Another nice play. Yep, another nice play there. Russell, again, showing he can not only score, but he can play defense, and a good hustle play there by number 23, Berta. See if VC can capitalize from long distance. No good. And Cranberry has it. Just couldn't quite get that to fall. If he would have, that would have tied things up. Russell with it. He's looking. Again, Barry's moving it around, seeing if they can get VC out of place. VC do a pretty good job holding their own. Man-to-man defense so far. Again, just a little too low under hoop.
Or offensive rebound, I should say.
Yeah, Kiefer there. Kiefer, sorry. He was the one who had a great shot at a putback. But you see, he was just a little too deep underneath the hoop. Angle just wasn't good enough.
Just wasn't there for him.
Tough angle for any player. Russell going to end it inbound at this time. Stallman, yep, pretty good job of keeping control of the ball. See, VC did a pretty good job of collapsing that time, and he's going to draw the foul. Ooh. Brandon Forrest looks like he's going to go to the line.
I think. Looked like 23 called.
I think you're right. They'll put it up on the board. That's 2 team fouls now for VC.
Both teams in with 2 fouls now.
Yep, this is the first one. Gets one more. See if he can make it 1 or 2.
Looking at this game, they're both evenly matched.
Yeah.
Kind of unfortunate they have zeros in the win columns, I noticed, if that was correct. I'm guessing that my sources were correct, but there's a 3.
Unfortunately, nowhere near the mark. Ball's going to go out of bounds. But we've got 3:33 here left in the first quarter, and Cranberry's still holding on to that 8-5 lead.
But so both teams, we think they're pretty evenly matched. They have they're smaller schools, and they have some sophomores, juniors, and seniors out there on the court, and
this is a big learning experience for them. And then not to mention, like you said, these guys probably know each other, so they may just that extra incentive. They want to win because they know these guys.
That's it. And there's no JV team. At least there was no JV game, so they're putting their best players on the court right now.
Oh, absolutely, and you can see that both teams, the VC bench is, not quite as deep as the Cranberry bench.
Yeah, and
I think he's going to get called for blocking call. That I was going to say, Chris, we have the benefit of film. We have tape, if you would. I thought he stepped out of bounds, but hey, the referee thought that there was a foul called. That's 3 team fouls now on VC. Still an 8-5 ball game in favor of the Berries. About just under 3 minutes left here in the opening quarter. See if Russell's strong underneath. Now he's going to go to the line, see if he can shoot 2. The other thing, Chris, neither team has done real well so far is shoot those foul shots.
Yeah, that's for sure. A lot of empty circles in the scorebook tonight here so far, unfortunately, but and in a close game like this, it might come down at the end that that's going to be the difference of making those foul shots.
So we both knew, of course, former coach Ticeville coach Joe Chalmers. He was good friends with my last basketball coach up at Corey, Bill Klepthor, and they preach the same thing. Out of bounds plays, foul shots, possessions. They win you the close ones.
That's it.
Nice inside move there. That was Kiefer. Zach Kiefer, 2 points for the Berries there, now up 10-5.
So they didn't get the foul shots, but they got the field goal.
Got the offensive rebound and the field goal.
And now they got a takeaway, too.
Yes, and they got a fast break and a chance to take the biggest lead of the ball game.
Almost like he needs a better handle on that ball for some reason. He was getting away from him.
Stallman again trying to go for the drive on the inside. Kiefer, strong on the rebound, going to go to the line to shoot 2. I think maybe you can see a couple of the VC players talking to each other, communicating. Maybe there was just a little miscommunication on that last defensive series. Now Kiefer at the line for 2.
And that's not a bad thing to be out there communicating with.
No, absolutely not.
Good stuff. I tell you, there's quite a crowd, of course, with the two schools being so close in proximity. There is a good crowd, and I even noticed some Titusville folks here for sure.
Yes.
So that shot was good. I'm sorry, Brian.
No, that's okay. That brings it up to 11-5 in favor of the Berries. Got about 2:10 left here to go in the opening quarter. Action just started here at Cranberry High School.
So this might be the key event in Venango County tonight here, Brian.
You may be right on that. Again, Cranberry tough on the inside again. Seeing if they can add to that lead. They're already up by 6. Open shot. Oh, just short.
Oh, good defensive rebound there.
Yeah, nice rebound by Gillespie there to try to get the Vikings started here. They haven't had a hoop in a couple of minutes. See if they can cash in. Trying to move it around. Nice move on the inside. Just could not get it to fall. That was SD Robinson.
That lid off that hoop.
SD Robinson trying to hit that layup. It just wouldn't go in the hoop. Good strong rebound on the inside. That was Cicatella on the rebound. See if the Vikings can cash in this time.
Cicatella's had some decent games, I know, scoring-wise, so I haven't really seen him touch the ball too much yet tonight, so hopefully...
Almost tried to spin around on that reverse layup.
We get to see some action.
Wasn't quite enough English on it.
Yep.
Good no call there by the official. Both feet and the ball wasn't across half court yet. That's why there was no over and back on that.
Yep.
Good call. Good no call by the official. And again, they just feel bad for VC right now. They just can't get the ball into the hoop. Cranberry, we're under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. They're up by 6. See if they're going to add to it. Nice strong drive in there by JT Stallman. He puts the Berries up 13-5. The other thing that I always thought it was very interesting about this, no call there. Just it must have been an acting job there in the referee's opinion. But Chris, you were talking about this gymnasium. Foul on the inside. Maybe it's from the foul line where the Vikings will get their points. When you talk about this gymnasium, you got the double stacked, stands here.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's on one side. I kind of like that.
Yeah, what happened is when they built it, they needed an auxiliary gym, so that's why they just went ahead and put it in.
All right.
Cicatella sinks it.
And that broke a little bit of a scoring drought there for the Vikings. See if he can hit his second one. Hits 2. That makes it 13-7 in favor of Cranberry. The first 2 points from VC in a
less
few
than 5 seconds, Brian.
Nice drive on the inside. Stallman going to get it to fall. Did it count? It counts. Berries have the lead at the end of the first quarter. It's Cranberry 15, Venango Catholic 7. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Penn Sylvan International, the Laurel Eye Clinic, Anderson Physical Therapy, the Cranberry Mall, Claybeck Auto Body, and Rick Bowler, Allstate Insurance. We're here at the beginning of the second quarter here at Cranberry High School. The Berries lead the Vikings of Venango Catholic 15-7. And Chris, we were talking a little bit, maybe a little sloppy here and there. But again, I think both teams are still trying to kind of feel each other out. But if there's one little trend that I'm seeing here in the short term, VC having a hard time scoring in the paint so far against Cranberry.
Yeah, it's been rough down there. That's exactly what I was going to say was in the paint. So I'm showing you those seniors up on the wall of the Berries. So VC gets the ball out of bounds first.
Yep, they're going to start the second quarter. See if they can get in, maybe take a swipe at that lead a little bit. They're down by 8. Nice move on the inside. Good hoop there. Strong presence on the inside. That was Gillespie. Ben Gillespie brings the Vikings within 6. They trail 15-9. Not even a minute gone here in the second quarter. Cranberry, first possession of this quarter. Pretty good job there by Russell to not get caught for traveling. There's our first three-pointer of the game from downtown. That's Alex Fitch. He puts the Berries up by 9. 18-9.
As downtown as you can in Seneca, Pennsylvania.
That's right. Counts for 3 according to today's rules. Again, another steal there. This time, that's Forrest picking up the ball for the Berries. Get interesting.
Good ball movement by the Berries.
Yep, Russell with that move. Nice
move.
I like that. Underneath the hoop, reverse layup down for 2. Puts the Berries up by 11.
We'll see if the Vikings can convert here. They need to get on
from downtown. Good positioning there.
Yeah.
That was Slago on the rebound. Johnny on the spot. And let's see, where's it going? It's going to stay with VC.
All right. We got
official was right on top of that one, Chris. I did not have an angle to see who touched the ball last.
12's coming in for the Vikings.
Okay, that is Thomas Fink. He's coming back in.
For Cicatella.
Yep, and he's back into the game. He's one of the starters.
And there's a foul there.
Okay, looks like it was before the shot.
It does. It looked like it was on the floor. So I would say they're going to take it out of bounds underneath their own basket. And we have it's a single digit. Number 1 for the Berries.
That's Preston Forrest. He is in the ball game now for the Berries. And VC not going to take any chances. Go ahead and make sure they get the ball into their point guard.
That just kind of makes me nervous, Brian, when they do that.
It does, because if you miss it, the ball's going out of bounds.
Big foul there in three-point land.
So this will be 3 shots.
It's going to be 3 shots from the charity stripe for number 5.
That's Gillespie. He's going to see if we can get the Vikings into double digits here. They're trailing 20-9.
Oh, I'm sorry. He made it.
Yep, he gets 2 more. Yeah, this is one of those new style 3-point plays. You get 3 shots from the charity stripe. Again, 2 for 2 on this round. He can make 3. He'll bring the Vikings within 8.
I see some Franklin Knights and Oil City Oilers here also. So we got this is the event of
Must be the event in town. 3 for 3 for Gillespie.
Nice. They kind of needed that, I think.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They didn't want to get 2 things out of hand. Now let's see. VC's going to see if they can play some defense. Cranberry going to see if they can get that lead back to double digits. Move on the inside, and it could be another 3-point play. That's Preston Forrest on the drive for the Berries. He'll get the hoop, and he'll get a chance for 3. Each team now has, that makes 6 team fouls now for the Vikings, 5 for the Berries. No 3-point play, so that puts the Berries up by 10. They're up 22 to 12. Just under 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter.
Oh, nice save.
Yes, nice save, and a nice save to not tap it to the opposition. That too. It's probably going to be an over the back. No, they're going to call a foul. Wasn't quite sure that. They're going to call it travel, but they said the foul happened first. Yeah,
all the above.
That must have been the call. But I'll tell you what, if you're Andrew Berta, he's like, it was a foul, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a foul.
That's what happened.
And he's going to be shooting, looks like he's shooting 2.
Yeah.
And he makes the first. Again, he whittles that the Cranberry lead to under 10 now.
Nope, off the front of the rim there on the second.
So Cranberry looking to see if they can answer and add back to that lead. Oh, he looked at it. I was going to say Stallman looked at it, but on the inside, ended up getting the hoop anyway. Now the Berries back up by 12, 24 to 12. Okay, VC, again, trying to drive, knowing it's going to be tough on the inside. And again, you see them, Cranberry just sitting back in that zone. We used to call it either a 2-1-2 or a 2-3. They're just kind of, guarding the paint.
Yeah.
That's usually
I think it's a 2-3, but
and they may match up a little bit too.
Yeah, they made to play we used to call it 22, which is man on man. So, but I think it's a.
But you have your area.
Yep, you do.
And nice putback there. That looked like that was number 23, Berta, on the putback there. And that brings the Vikings back to within 10. Cranberry leads now 24-14. We got about 4:40 left to go here before halftime. Three-point shot, no good.
We haven't seen too many taken, really.
No.
Which is good. That's
usually helps the flow of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was a foul there.
Looks like that was Berta who was called on the foul.
I believe.
And that's the 7th team foul, so the Berries should be shooting a one. Looks like a one-on-one.
Yep, that's what it looks like. So we'll see how the rebounding goes if this is a miss. 4:30 left to go in the first half, and that was
one and done.
And they got a fast break going on.
Gillespie with the rebound.
To the other end, and
they're going to be calling the block.
Yeah, blocking call.
So Berta may have the opportunity, he is. Looks like he's going to be going to the line again. Yep, 1-on-1. That is the 8th team foul on the Berries. Still 2 away from the mandatory 2 shots.
And he sinks the first one. It's interesting because the hoop is the same distance from the foul line, the same height from the floor, but what a difference it is when you go to a different
gymnasium.
Or a different background.
Right.
Because you think like at some of the other high schools, they have student seating behind, so...
Titusville being one of them.
Titusville and Franklin.
And I know in the Erie County League, Northeast, their gym.
It can be intimidating that way.
Very much so. Hey, Cranberry again choosing to work things around and looking for driving opportunities. A nice strong drive by Russell. Couldn't get it to fall. Foul on Cranberry. So that will be number 9.
That was a nice rebound by number 5 for the Vikings.
Oh, yes. That's Gillespie. Yeah, we've mentioned his name quite a bit.
Yep. So we have 4:07 left to go in the first half here, Brian, and 24-17 is 7 points. That's still a close game.
Oh, absolutely.
And they can lessen this lead. As he did.
Yes. And again, looking at it from Venango Catholic's perspective, they know they didn't get out to the quickest start. They need to keep it within range.
Absolutely.
And this is, so things don't get out of hand. Now, if you're Cranberry, you want to kind of put a stop to this and go back to doing what you were doing. They gave you that lead.
Yep, absolutely.
And it looks like they're going to talk about it. They got a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back at Cranberry High School right after this. Welcome back to Cranberry. We got 4:01 left here in the second quarter. The Berries lead the Vikings by a score of 24-19. And after this break, looks like, yes, the Berries got the ball. See if they can go ahead and get that lead back over 10 points.
Just highlighting the state championships for the girls teams back in the 90s. Scott Creighton was the coach, and Jim Garland and Denny Clark. They had some machines. They had sisters playing together, and it was a well-oiled machine back then, and they were something to build on.
They were fun to watch. They did the fundamentals very, very well, and then not to mention the Blauser girls were fantastic athletes, not just in basketball.
Yep.
All right, that's going to that's going to be the 10th team foul on the Berries. So now, from here on out, for the rest of this half, the Vikings, they're going to be shooting 2.
3:26 left to go in the half, and
again, they're within 5, Chris.
Yeah.
They get a chance.
Slagle's shooting 2 here, so we'll see what he can do. He puts in the first one, makes it 24-20. See for the second here. And that
and he got the kiss of the glass to make the second. 24 for the Berries, 21 now for the Vikings. And again, now it's the Berries who've had a little bit of a scoring drought.
He did a little late night checkout at the bank, but he got it in there.
Yes, he did. Now I noticed Cranberry really slowing it down. They're starting their offense way out in the backcourt, trying to see if they can loosen up this zone here that Venango Catholic threw at them. Good inside rebound there by Stallman. He gets the 2 points. Berries back up by 5, 26-21.
And just like that, the Vikings are back down the court, driving in.
Good hustle to get there.
Almost threw it out. Way nice.
Yes, save. And Slagle did a good job of keeping that ball from going out of bounds. Going to take from long range now. Nowhere close.
That was halfway to the left cabin.
The old cherry pick.
Yeah.
The old cherry pick. Brandon Forrest was just waiting back there. Hit him in stride. Right, puts the Berries up by 7.
He's licking his
yes. You're
soles and ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely. When you're a basketball player, you see that, you can do nothing but maybe lick your chops. Yeah. Oh, good inside move.
There you go.
Good find there. Thomas Fink. Again, very few points by the Vikings have come from inside the paint, but he was very, very strong that time around. And the Berries come right back. Chance for the three-point play. That was number 32. Daniel Fisher. He's going to go to the line to try to make a three-point play. And that is the 8th team foul on the Vikings. We've got just under 2 minutes left to go here. Cranberry up by 5. Now make it 6. Up 30. Wait a second. Something's going on here with that scoreboard. Something is not right here.
I think it's hopefully 34-25.
Yeah, so they're up by, they got back up by 9.
I believe so. But he can't, as a person who has ran the clock at games, it's very difficult to change anything on the run. So he's going to fix the.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him time to do that. And like I like to remind people, it's harder than it looks.
Yes.
Okay, especially if you've never done it before.
Or
it's harder than it looks.
Well, and it's electronic, so you never know. So we're going to keep it up there until it's the right score here. Just so that they know, we know, and everybody knows here.
Okay.
All right.
I think we have 31-23 in favor of the Berries. We've got 1:56 left to go before halftime. Again, Vikings did trim that down to 5, only to see Cranberry come back with a three-point play. Nice look on the inside this time. Good ball movement. Probably going to call it travel on that.
That's a typical call there.
And that's a tough one because there was a little bit of bumping going on in there too, but the referee's letting them play a little bit, but when you slide across the floor, you're going to get the traveling call almost each and every time.
And the Berries up with an 8-point lead. They're taking their time, 1.5 minutes left to go in the first half here.
And the only exception may be in the NBA.
Yeah.
We won't even talk about that.
No.
Strong on the inside again by the Berries.
You mean they walk in the NBA?
And that was Fisher trying to score on a putback, and he's going to go to the line.
That and three second call hardly ever gets called. Unless it has to do with the play, it hardly gets called.
Right, or you're camping underneath there.
Yeah,
Fred Bloom and I used to talk about that.
Yeah, I was at a game this past week, and somebody literally was laying in the lane and didn't fall, didn't trip, just laying there, and finally they called 3 seconds. I'm like, that was total camping. That was he pitched a 10.
Oh yes. Fisher sinks 1 of 2, puts the Berries up by 9. Again, a cushion that they had a few minutes ago.
I think he had that 3 ball if he would have pulled the trigger.
Yeah, he was looking at it, that's for sure. Just understand what he was trying to do. The pass was just too strong, too high. Going to go back to the Berries. We've got 1 minute left to go here before halftime.
32-23 in favor of the Berries. Whoops.
We got everything under control over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of the issue is that he's
nice
a little bit
steal there on the inside by Gillespie.
That should be out.
Yeah, I think we are going to have a holding call. Holding call on the Berries.
Okay.
Again, that's one of those tough ones because there's a little bit of action going on.
Yes.
But the referees obviously must have saw something. They called it. Now they're going to get a chance. Cicatelli here going to be shooting 2.
Oh, in and out. Rolled around the rim.
Oh, those are tough ones.
Those are tough. A little less English, they say.
And again, well, whatever the English was, unfortunately for him, it did not work for him that time. And the Berries look like, see if they can get their lead back to double digits. They got it by 9. 32 seconds left to go here before halftime.
32-23 is the score. Long pass.
And now
to the referee.
Again, two passes just a little bit outside, a little too hot to handle. And now let's see if the Vikings can capitalize.
Tell you what, if the Vikings capitalize on a three-pointer, that will make it nice and close for halftime.
Yeah, I'm sure their coach would be very happy with that. It's easier to game plan down by 6.
Might have been an opportunity to take a timeout to get it.
Then it is down by 9. They're still going to get that chance. And here we go. 10 seconds left. Ball just not going to fall.
8-7.
Big rebound there by Fisher. Let's see if the Berries, are they going to get the shot? No.
3.3 seconds left to go.
And as Mr. Clapthorne would say, he was taking the bus.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was major traveling right there. 3.3 seconds. See if the Vikings can get some points in before that buzzer. Right off the rim, no good. We are at halftime. Cranberry 32, Venango Catholic 23. We'll be back with more. Enjoying this basketball from Cranberry High School. You're watching Stream Television.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified, licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With offices located in Seneca, Cambridge Springs, Albion, and all over Northwest PA, Andersons makes it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. Stop in or visit us online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
Welcome back to Cranberry Area High School. We are about ready to start the second half. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Penn Silvam International, manufacturers and exporters of veneer logs and dry kill lumber. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Anderson Physical Therapy. Stay on top of your game by visiting them today in their Seneca office located at Route 257 Seneca or online at andersonphysicaltherapy.net. Two other sponsors we want to make sure that we mention are the Cranberry Mall. Great Valentine gifts ideas can be found at the Cranberry Mall as we get started here in the second half. The Berries lead 32-23, barely a minute gone. Other sponsors, Claypack Auto Body, the Claypack Difference, Invisible Repairs. Learn more at claypackauto.com. And Rick Bowler, Allstate Insurance, Route 322 by Sheets, proudly supporting all the athletes in Venango County. Cranberry on the drive, that's Stallman going toward the hoop. He draws the foul. Looks like Cranberry has the opportunity to draw blood first here in the second half.
Yeah, a little bit of hustle out there to start off the second half. I think they got some energy pills in them.
Yeah, they kind of go back and
joke,
forth.
Folks. That's a joke.
Just a joke, right? So you hear that? They maybe, there's a little extra caffeine in the drink that was offered at halftime.
But anyways,
Berries up by 9, looking to see if they can go back to double digits. Inside drive there, that's number 5. That was Finch, no good. Backs out, he's looking inside. A nice play there by number 5 from VC Gillespie. Here comes VC the other way. That was Robertson, just a little too strong on the drive.
Yeah, he got excited. It was there for him for sure. But
again, for those of you who don't play, it's harder than it looks when the action is going. It's game time. You're hearing footsteps coming up behind you. Yeah, that's got to concentrate. Know where you're at. Inside, move there, no good, and here comes VC the other way. Slagle trying to get things going.
I was just going to make a quick comment. We'll wait for
Verda with the drive on the inside. Strong with the right arm. That brings the score. Cranberry 32, Venango Catholic 25.
Very friendly folks here. We really appreciate Andy and everybody else's help setting up, and even the fans were, "Hey, how are you?" type thing. So
absolutely,
yeah, so we appreciate that.
And Chris, I've done numerous events in this gymnasium, and it's always been that way.
Always
come down to Cranberry. Only thing they haven't done is fed you lunch, but that's okay. We don't expect that.
You never know what we might get leftover popcorn on the way out. It sure feels good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Yeah, it does. Gillespie last touched it for VC. Ball going to the Berries. Berry's been kind of, they've led the whole contest tonight, Chris, but they've come close to really breaking things open. VC doing just enough to stay kind of within striking distance.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I was going to say is they're keeping it close. It's so like we said at the top of the show, top of the game, I should say, is two evenly matched teams, and they're going at it.
Yeah, we're kind of
it's good basketball.
Yep. Cameron Russell on the inside there for the Berries. Increases the lead back to 9. He had been quiet since scoring some in the first quarter. Robertson was looking to take it back up, but he dragged that back foot.
I think it was the 3 defenders around him that kind of made him get a little
happy feet.
Yes.
A little bit of happy feet.
Also, the other thing I was going to mention, when you were mentioning our great sponsors, we really appreciate that help of showing this Venango County special game here, is there were some people with the sponsors t-shirts in the crowd. So I could have done billboards for everybody, but
we'll have to see if we can maybe get them on camera
next time.
Like the extra 3 from long distance. That's Brandon Forrest. Puts the Berries up by 12, 37-25. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
And he falls back on defense. He's ready to go.
And again, good inside move. Just could not get, that was Berta, just could not get that thing to fall. And again, it's little things like that. Venango Catholic down by 9. They could have used that hoop. And going strong to the hoop there is Brandon Forrest. He's going to be shooting 2 for the Berries.
Check that, Brian. It's by 12. It's 37-25.
Oh, yes.
4:12 left to go.
Apparently,
I know you went to Corey. It's okay.
Yeah, I know.
But how you got into Bonaventure, I still want to know that sometime. I'm guessing that's going to cost me some chicken wings sometime. Get that story out of you.
Doesn't hurt to have a family member get his upper level degree there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's good. So...
yeah, they like families.
Yeah.
1-2 on there. Okay, the Berries now up by 13. Yeah, if you are VC, you need a hoop. We need a hoop. And looks like their bench is going to talk about. Good timeout there.
Why don't we just leave it here, Brian?
Sure.
38-25 left to go in the 4:04, as you can see.
Yeah, because the other thing you may not know, Chris, but a number of years ago, I used to come down here with some other friends who had children in the Cranberry wrestling program, and we used to do the matches, quite a number of matches down here that would be rebroadcast. And I'm looking at one banner here up on the wall. I got to see this guy develop and watch him prepare for states. He's the last state champion in wrestling that they've had here at Cranberry, Jack Rice, back in 1996. His flag is up here on the one wall, right close to a clock and close to the scoreboard.
We're zooming in on it now at an angle, but
I got to tell you, it was a pleasure watching that guy operate because he had a fantastic work ethic, and he was just one of those kids you just knew if he just caught the right break, he could do it. And that year, he did it. And then he even went on to have a little bit of a coaching career at Maplewood.
Oh, right.
Maplewood for a number of years.
Yep.
So yeah, Jack Rice, definitely a name that is very familiar here to fans of the Cranberry Berries. All right, action about to set to go again. We got about 4 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Berries up by 13. And almost a chance to really trim that down, but Slagle is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Vikings, and they need points now.
Well, let's see if he can put them in here from the charity stripe.
And again, it hasn't been too kind to either team so far.
Exactly 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 38-25 Berries, and that one bounces off the front of the rim. We'll get some of the Viking cheerleaders. I noticed, unfortunately, they don't do many floor routines. So
yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Yeah,
but I'll get them as I can get them, as they say.
And 0 for 2. Cranberry get a chance to see if they can pad that 13-point lead they have right now.
I think this is the largest.
Yes, definitely the largest lead of the ball game so far.
They've had. And they're just going to kick it back out and try to run and play. Looks like it's a
nice
drive
look.
and
Nice
go.
And that's Brandon Fisher, or Daniel Fisher, pardon me. He came off the bench, and that's another point by him. He's having a pretty good game playing a 6th, 7th man role for the Berries. I don't know what that was, Chris, but the referees let him play.
I missed it too, but
Stallman trying to put it in for the Berries. Now we're going to see if they're just going to bring it out front, and Forrest's going to start the. Oh, he's going to go right to
a dribbler.
No good. Here come the Vikings. Gillespie going to the hoop. Be shooting 2.
I tell you, he grabbed that ball and came back down the court. Couple dribbles, and he was manned by 2 different defenders of the Berries, and he was able to kind of do a little dipsy-do, and he got fouled. So
that first
he missed the basket, but he got fouled. So
that first move he made here down by the block made that happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this time he gives it a go.
Here's a couple more of the Viking cheerleaders. There we go.
And see if Gillespie can make it 2 for 2. No luck there. Berries still lead by 14, 40-26.
2 got the rebound there. You got the roster.
Yeah, 3 minutes left to go here. Strong move to the hoop there by number 12. That was Brandon Forrest. Puts the Berries up by 16 now, up 42-26. Again, Cranberry's starting to feel it a little bit more. Real tough on the inside. Play good defense. Good defense there. Here they come the other way. Long shot there. No good. That was Preston Forrest on that long distance try there by the Berries. Going to be foul. And it looks like it's going to be on Preston Forrest.
That would make it 3 team fouls against the Berries and 2 against the Vikings. 42-26 left to go, or 42-26 is your score, with 2:20 left to go in the third quarter.
And points have been very hard to come by for the Vikings so far this quarter.
Yeah.
And they're not getting any easier. Good rebound on the inside.
Jump ball.
Now I think they're going to call a holding foul.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. At first, that's what I thought they were going to call. But once I saw him raise that arm, I was expecting both arms to be raised.
Yeah,
that's their jump ball signal. But nope, when I saw the one go up, I knew that was going to be a foul.
Well, that's interesting. The E is up there for the foul. I'm guessing that.
They're finally trying to do fouls.
Yeah.
All alone underneath the hoop. That's Alex Finch going to go for the three-point play. And really, Chris, there's really no need for that foul. I understand you're trying to play. You want to get back in this ball game. But sometimes when you're beat, you're beat. Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. Good strong rebound there by the Berries. And that's Stallman with the strong putback there. Berries now up by 20, 46-26. Really opening things up here in the third quarter, Chris. And VC,
another timeout.
Looks like they want to talk about it. They're taking a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Venango County basketball here on Stream Television.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With offices located at 202 Union Street in Titusville and 118 Main Street, Tiddy Ute, Anderson looks forward to opening their new location in Cambridge Springs, making it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy, with convenient locations in Northwest Pennsylvania and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
20-point lead here for the Berries. 46-26 left is the score. 1:46 left to go in the third quarter. They're doing a little mop-up job of
safety first.
Water, I think, got spilled during that timeout. So
yeah, you want to make sure you want to make sure that's cleaned up. You don't want anybody slipping, hurting an ankle, or anything like that.
That's good. Oops. I guess we need a 3-ply towel this time. So. Extra cotton. So anyways, but like you said, better be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
So I tell you this, even though the point deficit is a larger one, we still have the crowd sticking around.
Yeah, and Venango Christian fans, they're not going anywhere. They are supporting their team. Hats off to them.
That's good.
Ball on the inside. Can't quite get it. Three-pointer. And that is number 3. Slagle. Big 3-point hoop for the Vikings. Still trail by 17.
What we try to do is get the full play, and then we go in for the shot maker, but he was busy there, so I couldn't get his face. Foul on 23.
Yeah, and see what Venango Catholic's trying to do. They're trying to step up the defensive pressure a little bit because they need turnovers. They need to get the ball back. They need to put the ball on the hoop. So they're going to try to be a little bit more aggressive.
That's a good point, Brian. Absolutely. So we might see a little bit more physical game here with
I would
minute
think
15
so.
left
I'm
to go in
already
the third
seeing it
quarter.
underneath. We got a nice little battle going on underneath.
The drive.
Nice move there by JT Stallman. And he puts the Berries up by 19, 48-29. We got 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. Look on the inside. That was Alberta trying to go from the inside. No good. And Stallman trying to go coast to coast with it.
I tried to follow him, but I had a little detour here.
He was almost successful, just couldn't quite get that shot off, but it went off the Vikings. Oh, and again, almost a wide open underneath shot there.
Oh, nice steal.
Yes, very nice heads-up play by Berta. And a nice heads-up play by Finch, and he's going to cash in. Alex Finch gets the steal and the hoop. Berries up now by 21. Again, nice look on the inside and a nice reverse layup there by Ben Gillespie. Nice plays back to back. And we're going to get a blocking foul. Well, Chris, again, it's about trying to be a little bit more aggressive. And again,
Please,
the coach.
can you have him not jump, please?
Yes, coach. Coach. Can't be too upset about the foul call there. Again, you're trying to be a little aggressive. Hey, Cranberry, look and see if they can cash in one more time. We got 15 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Playing for the last shot, there's Stallman.
7 seconds left to go.
Going on the inside, and oh no, good there. That was Fisher.
With 1.1 left to go.
Fisher on the miss. Yeah, with 1.1 seconds left, foul on Cranberry, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. No, it's only Cranberry's 4th team foul, not shooting. Going to be awful hard to get a shot off here, Chris. Yep, and again, there it is. That is the end of the third quarter. We got Cranberry 50. We've got Venango Catholic 31. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
We're after the...
we're going to have the cheerleaders?
The Viking cheerleaders.
We'll have the fourth quarter right after this from the Viking cheerleaders. And welcome back to Cranberry High School. We're going to start the fourth quarter here. We've got the Berries ahead of the Vikings of Venango Catholic by a score of 50-31. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Penn Sylvan International, the Laurel Eye Clinic, Anderson Physical Therapy, the Cranberry Mall, Claypack Auto Body, and Rick Bowler Allstate Insurance. Fourth quarter action just starting here, Chris. You're Venango Catholic. You need a lot of things to happen, and you need a lot of things to happen quickly.
The other thing is, rightfully so, he took 2 or 3 timeouts there in the third quarter, so you have that many less to utilize in the last 8 minutes here. So
2 timeouts left.
There's a 3.
And again, 3 is coming up short. A good rebound, strong rebound on the inside. Second chance. That was Berta on the putback, no good. Stallman comes up with it, gets it quickly up court. Again, Russell, he gets it back out front.
They're getting at it underneath the hoop.
Forrest, and here's what I think Cranberry's going to do. We're going to slow down a little bit. Let's burn some time off this clock, and let's get out of here with a W. Again, Russell, strong move to the hoop, just couldn't get it to fall. Nice inside rebound there by Fink. Here come the Vikings. Coast to coast. Nice. Parker Slagle. Parker Slagle with the 2 points for the Vikings. Berries still lead 50-33. We've got 7 minutes left to play here at Cranberry Area High School. And again, Cranberry looks like they're deliberately going about their offense, setting things up. You see VC getting a little bit more aggressive on defense. Russell with the no good on there.
Timeout.
Timeout, Cranberry.
And we're back, Brian, with 6:43 left to go in the game. Score 50 for the Cranberry Berries and 33 for the visiting Venango Catholic Vikings. Kind of gotten a little bit more energetic here in the fourth quarter.
Sure, and that was a big third quarter for the Berries. Really broke things open. After Venango Catholic in the second quarter certainly did what they could to make a game of it. Again, nice second effort there. That's Gillespie. Ben Gillespie working hard for the hoop, and he gets it. Brings the Vikings within 15, 50-35. 6:15 left to go, left to play in this ball game.
Both teams are about 3/4 of the way through their schedule, so.
An interesting call here. Which way it's going to go? It's going to go to Venango Catholic. Player coming in. That's Riza Reese coming in for the Vikings. And looks like that's Berta. Been on the court a lot tonight for the Vikings. He's going to get a break. Again, nice look on the inside, just wasn't quite enough there. Good pickup there by Russell. And here come the Berries. And look at just how deliberate they're going across the half court there, Chris. Don't look like they're in any hurry to do anything.
Nonchalantly, right?
Absolutely. And again, it's not bad philosophy when you have a big lead like that. Now we're just going to have to see how aggressive VC wants to be.
When you see those 80-20 scores in the newspaper the next morning, it's just kind of. Again, strong move on the inside, and again, good positioning there by number 5 Gillespie for the Vikings. Looks like he's going to pick up the Cranberry going to get called for the foul. Not enough to shoot yet, and here come the Vikings coming the other way. 5:16 left to go in the game. Berries up 50-35. Vikings are
Slagle trying to get things going.
Kind of bringing it up quickly here. Looks like
Reese. Robertson looking for a drive to the hoop, and he's going to be called for the charge. Interesting call there. Again, That, Chris, is one of the toughest calls in basketball. The block versus the charge. It's a toughie.
Do they have their feet set or don't they?
Right.
And basketball is so quick.
Okay, looks like we have another substitution here for the...
Okay, we have lots of fans in front of us here that are...
That's number 21, Chase Anderson, is now into the game for...
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see somebody substituted.
Again, Russell trying to go strong underneath, no good. And here comes Slagle the other way. Is he going to go coast to coast with it? He certainly tried, couldn't get the fall. There's Russell inside for a big rebound, and it looks like that Slagle may be called. Yep, he's going to get called for the foul. Okay, that's 18 fouls. Looks like the Berries going to be shooting.
Berries will be shooting 1-on-1. At least puts them in the bonus with that foul against the Vikings. 4:34 left to go in the game.
And Cranberry looking to add to their already 15-point lead.
Oh, that was off wide right.
And now it looks like foul's going to be called on Kiefer. Yes, they're going to call the foul on number 24, Zach Kiefer, going the other way. And I was going to say, BC, I think they should be shooting. I think that's what the referee is saying.
1-on-1s, yeah.
Yeah, so they should be shooting a 1-on-1.
So Berries have 7 team fouls for the half, and the Vikings have 8. Oh. Nope. They tried.
I don't know what that was all about.
They must be 8. I don't know. I always thought it was 7 and 10.
Yeah, 7. You should get the 1-on-1, unless the only time you don't is if you get called for a charge.
Oh.
Yeah, the other team doesn't get to shoot in that situation.
I thought it was a hold.
I didn't think that was a charging call. It looks like it's going to be a tripping call. Definitely looked like there's going to be some shots this time. I could see the referee gave the 1-on-1 signal.
Yeah.
So we've got number 12 for the Vikings. That is Thomas Fink. He's going to be going to the line. 1-on-1.
Clock says 4:14 left to go, and I thought that's what I said the last time. And that's good.
Yeah,
first shot is good by Fink. And there's some cheerleaders. Always good to...
2 for 2 there for Fink. That brings them back to within 13 at 50-37.
Viking timeout.
Yeah, Viking timeout. I think they only have one more left.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With offices located at 202 Union Street in Titusville and 118 Main Street, Tiddy Ute, Anderson looks forward to opening their new location in Cambridge Springs, making it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy, with convenient locations in Northwest Pennsylvania and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
We got a 50-37 score in favor of the Berries. 4:14 left to go in the game.
Well, here's basically what it comes down to. Venango Catholic, they need points. They need turnovers, they need points. If you're Cranberry, you just want to get this ball into play. You want to run some time off the clock. And if Venango Catholic is going to foul you, you hit your foul shots. Again, the fans didn't like that call, Chris. Again, going back to what we said earlier, it's the toughest call to make in this sport.
Are the feet planted or not?
Yeah, yeah. You ask one side, they say yes. The other side, they say no. In this case, the officials agreed with no. So here we go, shooting 2. It will be JT Stallman.
That's 5 on him.
We have 5 fouls. Yep.
So Cicatella's coming back into the game.
And that was Thomas Fink. Unfortunately for him and the Vikings, his night is done. 5 fouls.
Those snuck up fast. I got to tell you, I didn't realize he had 5.
Absolutely, neither did I.
So first shot goes in.
Stallman hits the first one. Puts that lead for the Berries back up by 14, just over 4 minutes. And 2 for 2, so now that brings it back up to 15-point lead, 52-37.
You know, when they rolled in like that, they're trying to conserve time. I've literally seen other teams run up and grab the ball.
Grab that ball and go the other way. Yep, I've seen that happen.
I'm not saying it's classless, it's just the way it is.
And again, seems to be quite the, he's got the cheering section from his own high school.
Yeah.
Yep, going to the line. That is number 21, Chase Anderson, and he's going to be shooting 2. Couldn't quite get the iron roll. He's got his little cheering section here. I have a feeling we're going to hear loud applause if this one goes in. And there it is. And as predicted, he has quite the fan base here from his his Venango Catholic classmates. That's great.
Don't tell anybody the score. He made that point, you know.
And good hoop there.
Good.
Solid hoop there by Fisher to put the Berries back up by 16.
I don't know if you caught it online, Brian, but there was a Down syndrome student that hit a half-court shot at the end of the game.
Oh, wow. I know.
Long three-pointer. It was amazing. He threw it up there and it went right in. So,
love those good stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going to the line for the Vikings is Slagle. And he should be shooting 2. Nope, he's shooting 1-1.
Oh, it's 1-1. But he makes the first.
Makes the first, get the second. Puts 39 on the board now for the Vikings.
It's interesting.
Second one, nothing but net. Again, we got a 14-point lead for the Berries here.
3:25 left to go in the game. They get up the court fast, puts it up, no good. Rebound Vikings, they're bringing it down to court.
Again, Fisher with a golden opportunity there, but to play a little bit of coach's advocate here, I would like to have seen him take that back out and continue run time off the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
But here we go. Strong move on the inside there by number 5. That's Gillespie. Been a very busy young man this evening for the Vikings. Now you can see, Chris, they're stepping up the pressure. But sometimes in this situation, you can get a fast break. But again, the Vikings did a good job going back on defense. They had a good dribbling display there by Cranberry. Unfortunately for him, he just couldn't, for Forrest, he couldn't get the ball to fall. Here come the Vikings. See if they can trim into that lead. They trail by 12. Again, strong inside rebound. Johnny on the spot, and that is Gillespie. That lead is now down to 10.
2:22 left to go in the game.
That's right. This game isn't over yet. Don't tell the Vikings that. They're playing hard. See what Cranberry can do to respond. And it looks like they're going to be going to the line.
Well, sooner or later you got to stop the clock, I think.
Right, yes. I was going to say, from a coaching standpoint, that's not a horrible foul because you got to get the ball back. Now you're kind of putting the pressure on them a little bit. Let's see if you can make your foul shots.
And we'll kind of...
Hey, Brandon Forrest at the line for the Berries. Again, he misses, and sure we got a timeout on the floor?
Cranberry called a timeout, but I didn't think they could after a live basket. Oh, it was a
two-shot foul?
Two-shot foul.
Two-shot foul. Okay. Woo. All right, we got it figured out now.
They're testing us, Brian.
And they're doing a pretty good job.
They're doing an excellent job. Oh, well. So 9 fouls against the Berries, 10 fouls against the...
A Forrest second shot is no good. Let's see. Where is it going? It's going with VC.
10-point lead, 54-44, 2:12 left to go in the game.
This could be an exciting last 2 minutes. Let's see what the Vikings have in store. Can they put the ball in the hoop and put some more pressure on the Berries?
I just have a feeling they need some three-pointers to try and...
Again, I thought that they looked at it. Again, Cranberry, nope, no held ball. I think we got a timeout on the floor. Yep, timeout, Cranberry.
Once again, 1:52 left to go in the game. Your score, Cranberry Berries 54, the visiting Venango Catholic Vikings 44.
Yeah.
Point lead here.
And here's where you need to score. You need points. You need points. You need turnovers. You need points. If you're a Venango Catholic, that's what you're looking at. Looking for the turnover opportunity, stepping up the pressure. You can see they're playing full court now, Chris.
Yeah. You need to watch the ball and watch your guy at the same time.
Absolutely. Now, so far, VC had what they wanted. This is the only chance that you take with this. There is going to be a foul called on VC. Yeah, you do take a little bit of a chance there. You sometimes can leave yourself open for a break. But if the Berries are going to take advantage of it this time, number 5, Alex Finch, he's going to be going to the line to shoot 2.
Got the Cranberry cheerleaders in there, showing their school support. I tell you, no one's left the gymnasium.
No.
They're all here.
Absolutely not. Berries back up by 12, 56-44, 1 minute, 40 seconds left to play. See, the Vikings can slice into this lead a little bit. Yeah, you see everybody wants him to shoot. Once he gets the ball, they're telling him to shoot. See if he's going to get another shot. Again, try to get the pass out, but a good job there by Reese to keep possession for the Vikings. Shot inside.
That was good. No ball. He's going to go for it.
Anderson with the 3. Get it. Russell with the rebound. And foul's going to be called on number 5, Gillespie. Wonder how many he has.
Hey, I tell you, he's played a heck of a ball game.
Yes, he has, and he's played almost the whole ball game, Chris.
It's obviously going to be a defeat, I would guess, with 12-point lead right now.
Yeah, awful hard with only 1:04 left to go.
But he has certainly did a yeoman's job out there.
Yeah. Call him the workhorse, if you will.
There you go.
Cameron Russell, 2 shots for the Berries. First one is good. Putting the Berries back up by 13. Padding things here in the final 1 minute and 4 seconds of play.
I think he's rated PG-5. How about that? What do you want to call him that?
2 for 2 for Russell. Puts the Berries up by 14.
1 minute left to go.
1 minute to play. See if VC can make this a little closer. Reese on the drive, can't go. Nice follow through there by number 13, Cicatella.
Yep,
Johnny on the spot, 2 points. Good hustle there by Gillespie. And it looks like he's going to be going to the line shooting 2. And he's got the poker face there.
Yeah, he's like, I don't sing it, I bring it.
You know, going back in memories, who had the best poker face of basketball player? Remember Titusville, Johnny Fry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy was all business when he was out on the floor. 0 for 1.
Hit the 10 in front of the rim of the 10 there.
Second shot, Gillespie going to try to make it 1 for 2.
I wonder if they ever thought of that. He's rated PG-5. I like that nickname. Maybe I'll invent the hashtag PG-5.
Maybe that will be his hashtag. Russell with the ball, going to take his time. Get across the court. Stallman gets across the timeline.
Half minute left to go in the ball game. 58-46.
Interesting. Looks like going to be foul called there on number 3. That's Slagle.
Cranberry just kind of pulled it out, and nothing more Venango Catholic could do than foul. There's 5 on him. Once again,
Too bad for them.
Yep, coach doesn't have a deep bench, but everybody's getting some playing time one way or the other.
And that's number 1, Colin Dieter, into the game now for the Vikings.
Cheerleaders.
And number 1, Preston Forrest, hits the first foul shot.
He's got a number of the points tonight, too.
Yeah, he is definitely on the scoreboard, and he makes the second, puts the Berries up in front, 60-46, 25 seconds left to go. 3-point try there by the Vikings.
Good rebound.
They're going to try it again. They want him to try that. Oh! Anderson just couldn't quite get that to hit. And again, good hustle on the sidelines there. Unfortunately, Anderson for VC couldn't knock it back into a teammate.
I tell you, that is good follow-up.
And again, good hustle. You follow the play. Yep. 10 seconds left to go. Berries can just hold on.
Berries are just,
they're just going to dribble the ball out.
Resting on their dribble.
And they are going to take this one this evening. Cranberry Berries end up victorious tonight over the Vikings of Venango Catholic. Your final score, Cranberry 60, Venango Catholic 46. Chris, again, 13-point ball game. If you're Venango Catholic, you certainly would have liked to have been a little closer, but not a terrible ball game. And again, it certainly had some entertaining parts, didn't it?
Absolutely. It was a well-matched game for sure by the two teams, and like we said, they could be relatives playing against each other on this court tonight, and friends and maybe teammates of 3-on-3s or AAU or any of that stuff. Maybe elementary school kids. So.
Absolutely, yeah. You never know. Maybe some of these kids went to public school in elementary, and now they're going to Catholic.
Yep.
Or vice versa.
High school sports on Stream Television is brought to you by Penn Sylvan International, manufacturers and exporters of veneer logs and kiln-dried lumber. The Laurel Eye Clinic, a better vision for you. Anderson Physical Therapy. Stay on top of your game by visiting them today in their Seneca office located on Route 257 or online at andersonphysicaltherapy.net. The Cranberry Mall. Great Valentine gift ideas can be found at the Cranberry Mall. Claypeck Auto Body. The Claypeck difference. Invisible repairs. Learn more at claypeckauto.com. And by Rick Bowler, All-State Insurance Agent, located on Route 322 by Sheets, proudly supporting all the athletes in Venango County.